Hello. So I was browsing through Steam the other day, and this game caught my eye. I always love the most random weird games, they're always great. And this one just looked super weird, so I just had to get it. It was only £5 as well. So we're going to play speed dating for ghosts. Visit graveyard. I don't know what that means. So I guess we're going to start game. Let's go for it. No idea what it's going to be like. Oh, hello there. I don't know why her head's tilted to the side and she's got antlers. You must be here for speed dating. My name's Fran. I run this little operation. She actually looks like a doctor, but with horns on her head. Nice to meet you, Fran. You're a nice one, thank you. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones, a few spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost. Am I supposed to be a ghost as well? I'm pretty hot. I like being alone. I've never met a ghost who didn't need someone. I didn't know that that we played a ghost as well. I guess it makes sense. Someone to talk to help make sense of all this. I'm just doing just fine, thanks. Maybe you're right. That's the spirit. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Makes sense? Doesn't it though? Another ghost who's also signed up sits across from you. Yeah, we know how speed dating works, Fran. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings and you switch seats. A bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds. So 6? At the end, you'll get to choose your favourite. If they like you too, you get to go on a date. Ooh. How's that sound? I can't wait! I'm so excited, Fran. First things first though. What? Choose your room. The room of palms, the room of liars, the room of black. Surely this is the room of black that we're already in. I'm gonna go for where's a spooky one, probably. The room of black isn't really a room at all. It's more of a garden courtyard. Doesn't look much like a garden courtyard. It looks like a little hill with a plant pot on it. The sun beats down as you squint to see what's growing. Rows upon rows of yellow and brown plants. Brown? Dying and rotting in the sun. Nice! What fruit these plants produced shriveled on the vine. But there's peace to this place. The crickets are chirping, and well beyond the garden a train passes. You sit at a table opposite an empty chair. Oh, it's suddenly green, really green. It's like hitting my eyes. The bell rings and a ghost appears. By the way, it's quite dark in my room, because my dogs won't sleep if it's light, and if the light was on they'd be running havoc, but they are tricked into thinking it's bedtime with the light off, so that's why it's so dark. I might as well be actually in this game. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Ooh. Oh, he's like a squid man. That's so gross. Do you know what? I don't really have many fears in my life at all. Like, I don't have many phobias, but I really dislike squids, and so this squid man is definitely not going to be our date. Sorry, dude. Nothing personal, apart from your hair. I'm a ghost. Ooh. Ooh. Lol. Wait. Lol. Isn't it great being dead? I'd rather be alive. You'd rather be alive? Actually, that's so sad. Being dead is the best way to live. I'm I'm what? Does that say he's Drio? Or Oreo? I'm like dead, obviously. I don't know what your name is. Nice to meet you, Drio. Pfft. Square. You're not very nice. Why should I be nice? People are always telling me to be nice. I'm not nice, sorry. I'm just me. It's called being polite, Squidman. Okay. We didn't like that. Where's that bell to switch the tables? I agree. But I wanted to say good. Here's the deal. I know you want to ask more questions. Don't. The best thing right now is for us to just sit here, enjoying the beautiful dead garden, until the bell rings. Then I can stop dreaming up ways to make you disappear. I really don't like you, blah blah blah, whatever your name is. maybe a vacuum cleaner. Oh look, Dree. Sorry, my webcam's in the way. Dree starts humming a song. That's his name. They're looking anywhere except in your direction. The bell rings. Good riddance to you, Dree. Finally. Well, that could have gone better. He was a dick. Come on. Oh, it's all pink. Another ghost appears. Oh. Hello there. I'm Hattie. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little shy. Oh, it's just so nice to get out of the home. To see a new face. I think Hattie's an old lady. We're gonna be nice to her. I like your face too. You're too kind. My looks aren't what they were. Guess when you get old, you look it. Oh, Hattie, I don't want to go on a date with you, but you're super cute. Even after you go, I haunt the old folks' home where I died. Queen Mary's. It's not a nice place to live, let alone die. They treated you poorly? I wouldn't say poorly. The nurses do their best, but they are short-staffed. The residents are frequently neglected. Oh, this is so sad. To make Queen Mary's a little better, that is my mission in death. Oh, Hattie, you're so cute. How do you help? Any way I can. I keep watch on vitals, ring a nurse when needed, tuck residents in at night. In their final moments, I whisper in their ears. There is more, I say. Just you wait. Hattie, you're adorable. You're making me feel emotional. That's so nice. I never thought death would be like this. As ghosts, we have power over the living. Whether they know it or not, we ought to use that power for good. I agree. Now that you're dead, what do you do with your time? I help people too. I play tricks on people. I'm still figuring that out. That's strange. Being dead. There's a Bible verse I think about sometimes. It is better for you to enter the kingdom of God with one eye than to have two eyes and be thrown into hell, where the worms that eat them do not die, and the fire is not quenched. I still have both my eyes, but what I see isn't like hell. Hell is other people. That's over my head. Kind of is, Hattie, sorry. I'm not sure I understand it either. I'm just grateful there's an afterlife after all. The bell rings. Oh, I guess that's our time. I suppose I will see you again, ... when I come back around. Thank you for the talk. Hattie, you're adorable. I'm afraid I don't think we're meant to be, but I'll adopt you as my grandmother. Another ghost appears. Oh, Jesus Christ. My lord, mister. What is wrong with you? The ghost says nothing and he stares. He's terrifying. Hi? Or step back. What is it you require? Fun, companionship. I'm not sure. Fun. You look like a fun guy. Fun? There is no fun here. Death is not fun. I'm having fun so far. That is sad. How little you must know of true suffering. Who are you? My name? I am Unknoble. Shadow of a shadow. You can call me Gary. That is who I was. Who I used to be. Tell me about Gary. Gary was a simple man. An accountant. Common. Gary liked the patter of rain, baseball games, and decaffeinated tea. What happened to Gary? The ghost's eyes grow very wide. He breathes in deeply, remembering something horrible. Gary, you're scary. I need to get away from you. Sorry. Ooh, do not be sorry. Sorry reserves those who are not. I still feel the blade, the life draining out. Emptied. Gary, you're terrifying me. Get away from me. Oh, once there was something. Now cobwebs, a draft. He hated it when I said sorry before, didn't he? I do not remember. Can you help me remember? The bell rings. Gary, you're really scary. Your time with Gary ends before you have a chance to answer. Good. Oh, thank God for that. Perhaps if you get to know Gary a little better, you can help him. No, thank you. Help him remember how he died. It's one way to spend an evening. No. The second round begins. Uh-oh. You again? I agree. Mr. Oreo or something? I'm surprised you're still here. Don't you have a library to haunt? Snooze Lord. You're a fucking dick. If anything, I'm a fun lord. People who aren't fun always say they're fun. Like maybe show, don't tell. I don't need to impress you. Let's liven this place up. Oh man, you like that? Okay. Like a prank? Or maybe we try to scare the other ghosts. Who haunts the haunters or something? They seem hard to spook. We could make something float. Make something float? That's all you got? Man, we should just go haunting. Freak out some flashbacks. Give them something to be afraid of. Honestly, I wouldn't want to be a ghost that goes on scaring people, because I wouldn't want a ghost to scare me. Like, you're going to do better than me here. Or anywhere. Most ghosts are sad as heck. Or boring. Lots of boring ones too. Do you know a lot of ghosts? What makes a ghost cool? Did you really ask that? If you're cool, you're cool. You just are who you are. You're not trying to wear someone else's bedsheet, you know? I've only met a few ghosts like that so far. Mostly ones I meet at punk shows. It's great because you never need a ticket. I really don't want to talk to him anymore. So why are you here? I want to meet ghosts who aren't like me. I'm sick of doing the same things. But then I actually remember. I like doing these things. I really just want to share them with someone new. I know I probably sound pathetic. I wanted to say yes you do. The bell rings. Already? This was okay. Come find me after. No thank you. No. What do you have in mind? You'll see. No, sorry Oreo man. Not gonna happen. I don't want any of these three people. Hello again. How is the speed dating going? Is it everything you hoped it would be? You're my favourite so far. Honestly, she is. There's no need for flattery. You're already getting along fine. She had love hearts. Honestly, I don't really want to go out on a date with an old lady, but she is better than the rest. There's something different about you. A light. I can literally see it glowing in there. In your guts. Nice. Just don't let it go to your head. Dying has shown me there's still a lot to learn. Always something new worth knowing. Have a look at the garden rotting around you. Do you like gardening? Not really. You and whoever tends this garden. She chuckles to herself. As far as interests go, I'm afraid I'm pretty boring. Beyond growing things and helping people die, there's not much more to me. I suppose I like true crime. And making jam. Is jam something that interests you? Wait, you like true crime? Oh, heavens, yes. Like a lot of folk from my era. I started with Capot. He was a little too literary for me. I like the gory details. David Simon and Edna Buchanan especially. Who do you like to read? Oh dear. Is that the one she said she didn't like? I didn't mean to offend you by calling him too literary. His writing's just not my jar of jam, you know. Which Capot book is your favourite? Homicide is by David Simon. Are you sure you like true crime? I was just testing you. Either you're lying or making fun of me. I don't like to be made the fool. I don't like it one bit. I'm sorry. I accept your apology. These speed dates can be a little intense. I'd like to get to know you better though. Somewhere with a little less pressure. The bell rings. Ooh, there's the bell. I'm due at the nursing home tomorrow. I'll be honoured if you'll join me. It's not as exciting as a date as other ghosts might offer, but it has its rewards. Someone dear to me is taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid he only has a few days left. I want to make sure he knows they won't be his last. That sounds wonderful. I'm pleased that you agree. I'll meet you at the Queen Mary's at 7 AM. Sorry if that's a bit early. I'm my best self before noon. Hattie floats over to the next table. She looks back and smiles. Oh dear, we're going to end up with the old lady, aren't we? Alright, how did you die? It's very blunt, Gary. Hello again to you too. Let's focus on you for now. Hello again to you too. Hello. How did you die? Tragically, peacefully, I'd rather not say. Tragically. What killed you? Boredom. I long for boredom. Boredom is the cousin of content. You're a weird one, Gary. That's pretty deep, Gary. I've had years to think. If only it did any good. Only recall slivers of my last moments alive. Emotions, work, a shadow along the wall. I know these memories are important. I do not know how they fit together. Tell me about the shadow. The shadow was long, dark, but familiar. It crept along the wall. It crept through the office as we worked at night. It came for me. It has a name. Gary, you're so creepy. Oh, why can't I remember its name? Gary's eyes looked so threatening when you first met him. Now they look sort of sad. Maybe we should go to your old office. We haven't been back. As much as there's something drawing me to that place, there's more pushing me away. I'll be by your side. Sentimental, and yet, knowing I will not do this alone, it helps. I still feel the blade, the life draining out. Join me after the final bell. Together we will discover why. I'm kind of more intrigued about Gary than the others, if I've got to admit it. Gary left a strange transit map behind. Routes you've never seen. A certain stop is circled. I am more intrigued to see what's going to be going on with Gary than the others. It's like a little bit of a mystery. Yeah, we've only got to choose between these three. I guess if we had picked another room, it would be different people. Alright, I'm going to go on a date with Gary because I'm just really intrigued to see what how he died, and it seems like it'll be the most interesting. Gary, we're going to go on a date with you. Scary man, you. You arrive at the bus stop where Gary asked to meet. The last bus went by hours ago. Still, there are other ghosts waiting for something. One natters to herself like a squirrel. Another is on the ground, arms around his knees, rocking back and forth. The third ghost has his back turned, staring silently into the darkness. It's Gary. He is wearing a bow tie. I wore a bow tie. We can see that, Gary. Very fancy. You look nice. I wished to look respectable. One must look respectable when meeting one's end. Even for the second time. Also, I thought you would like it. I love it. Gary smiles. Is that his smile? Briefly. We are going to the place where I died. The office where I worked as an accountant. Under the tracks, where the trains grind and the walls shake. The dead end of a crooked drive. How sad. At first the noise made it difficult to work. The rumbling shook the numbers out of my head. We grew accustomed to it over time. Now I even miss it sometimes. Okay, I still can't really see it very well, but a dim purple light washes over Gary's face. The dead of a night bus has arrived. This bus is not sanctioned by any city. Its driver is a wisp, a fragment of a broken spirit trained to perform a repetitive task. You and the other ghosts get on the bus. There is no fare, you all paid the price. The office is just as I remember it. I sat in that corner. Accounting is not thrilling work, but it can be exceptionally busy. Papers on Gary's old desk are carefully stacked. It seems he liked to keep things orderly. My partner's desk, always a mess. Papers and rotting food cover every inch of this other desk. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading it because of the webcam. Service. Beg your pardon? What about your service? Service was my partner. Service Gelk. What was he like? I worked with the man for 16 years. At first for a bank. We were miserable, so we struck out on our own. Gary sits at Service's desk. He turns on the desk lamp to get a better look at the papers. He was a friend? He was a thief. The green and gold lamp collecting dust on Service's desk casts a long shadow. The shadow begins to move. It creeps along the wall until it hangs squarely over Gary. He was telling our clients they owed money. Money they did not owe. He would pocket it for himself. Oh, Service, you bad man. Small amounts, so I would not notice. But even small numbers do not add up. Gary struggles to stand. He seems troubled by something. When I confronted him, there was a fight. In this room? Yes. I killed him. Gary. Oh God. I still feel the blade. The knife in my hand. I looked for gloves. Bleach. I found them. But I could not hide what I'd done. Gary! I knew you were a creepy one. Instead, I called the police. Sitting quietly in the dark, I waited for them to arrive. When the officers knocked on the door, I was so scared. They warned me, but I couldn't let go of the weapon. Frozen in place right there in our office. They shot me where I stood. I died here, same as Service. At least you know. I'm haunted by an act of vengeance. not the need for it. I am sorry for bringing you here. I am sorry I am not good. You're a good ghost, Gary. Don't be sorry. I guess maybe now he's a ghost, he's good, maybe? I am not. But now that I know what I've done, I'll carry it with me. Atone. Perhaps then I will be good. A good ghost. Gary, you are so scary. Gary's gone. The office is darker now. On the wall you see a portrait, 2 smiling men. Service and Gary, the day they open their firm. The office begins to shake as the first train of the day rolls by overhead. But the picture stays fixed to the wall. Yeah, there's all these other rooms, the other 2, and there's another 2 rooms full of ghosts as well. But yeah, that was definitely interesting. I thought it was going to be like really funny. Like, I remember Doodle Date was just like so stupid and funny, but it was actually quite sad. A lot of effort's obviously gone into like the stories and stuff in this game. I really quite enjoyed it in that way. So I hope you enjoyed it too, and it wasn't just too much reading. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.